All right, well, welcome back to a second episode of Intermittent Nonsense. Two in one night. Talk about intermittent. After going a whole week without doing a single darn thing, we got to look at the video game machine a little bit earlier this evening, and I apologize for my audio. First time actually messing around with OBS Studio on my Windows PC, and clearly I had my noise filter settings dialed up way too aggressive, or just too much background noise and it was working too hard. I sounded tinny, I sounded distant. It was not great, but whatever. Back to playing some Mass Effect Andromeda this evening. And what are we drinking tonight? That's right, I was drinking tea earlier. Now I'm drinking Apricot Ale made by Alley Cat Brewing from Edmonton, Alberta. It's essentially a wheat ale. Um, Not too terribly yeasty, but it has definitely got a strong flavor of apricot to it. It's Alley Cat kind of was into doing craft brew before craft brew really became a big deal. They've been going for a long, long time in Edmonton now. So apricot's not anything new, but it fits into the craft brew category. It's nice. It's been a favorite for years. Love it. And yeah, it's a little bit of a light start. Later, if I feel like it, I have some Canadian Club 100% rye that I'll be switching to, but only if I really, really feel like it. This is like some special edition of it too. I don't know what the deal is with this green label. I think this is pure rye. There's no other grains involved in the yeah, single grain rye. That's what it is. Cool. Alrighty. Well, when last we left off, we had mostly finished up Vold. I think I still have a few sundry things to mess around with on that planet, but whatever. Don't care right now. Kind of feel like maybe I want to go to a different planet. Like, say, Kadara. I actually, I actually wonder if maybe the best thing to do would be to just try and skip Havarl. Not, well, skip. You can't skip Havarl, but maybe just try and see how long I can go without actually touching Havarl. See if I can hold that out right until the end of the run here. I don't think Mass Effect Andromeda does a thing where like if you don't do it's like I don't know if you remember in Mass Effect 1, the first Mass Effect. Um, there was that whole sequence where if you didn't wind up getting Liara uh, in time, if like the last mission you did was the one where you had to rescue Liara, her dialogue totally changed. If you got to her sooner rather than later, then it was one thing, but then otherwise she was like totally hallucinating and kind of going nuts if you saved her mission to be the last. And I don't think there's anything like that in Mass Effect Andromeda, but I'm not 100% sure. So anyway, okay. So let's go to Kadara because that is the next stop on our journey. Well, that or Havarl, but like I say, maybe this time we'll give Havarl a pass. It's actually really funny to me that like Havarl and Vold. I know before I was talking about how Vold was really where I got hung up on. Great. Oh, great,
Well,
good.
with luck, they'll be too busy shooting at each other to notice us.
So, anyways, I know I'd mentioned before like how Vold had kind of timed me out of the game. And that's true. Like, I definitely struggled to get past Vold. Just, it was
I'm picking up something.
I don't know. It was tricky. All right. So yeah, by the way, quick thing for Mass Effect Andromeda here. Sometimes you'll find little stuff in the systems that you can pick up on scanner. It's this little star here that's kind of standing out.
Probe away.
It'll always be those. They will always show up as some little star. So if you know what you're looking for, visible instantly, right away. And if not, then, you know, well, you'll have fun finding it. Oh dear, someone had a crash. That's not good. Ket dropship carrying Solarian stuff. That's not disturbing. Okay. Head there next. Anyways. And I mean, like, it is true. Like, I tapped out on Vold. It was kind of... Like I said, that environment design was just so good, and maybe I wasn't in the right headspace to deal with something that actually made me feel like I was in a bitterly cold winter. I'm not sure. Oh, really good view of the black hole from here. Jeez. Ah, oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Whoops. What do we got here?
Probes launched. Anomaly found.
Well, it's a mountain. How anomalous is that exactly? Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's just beautiful. Seriously, like, Ian and your design team, you did amazing with this. But realistically, like, Havarl also kind of was a bit of a struggle to get through. Not because it's cold, because it's dark. Havarl's very dark. It's kind of interesting to me that, like, you know, they start you off on Habitat 7, which is amazing. Like, I mean, Habitat 7 is wonderfully detailed, right? It's got those rocky cliffs and like weird plant life. It's a great introduction to the game. It is, and of course the action's really solid too. And then the next thing that you get is Eos, and Eos is, you know, again, it's a great planet. It's got some environmental hazards, right? Like you got the radiation to worry about. You don't want to be wandering around in it. Ah, see, there's another great view of the black hole.
I'm picking up something.
But you see, like in here, the thing that you're trying to scan stands out quite readily.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Yeah, it's visible from space. Anyway. Okay, I guess we should actually go to Kadara. But just, you know, like, it's interesting that, you know, after you go to, like, Eos, what you get, like, brilliantly lit and not as much action, but, like, you know, challenging in its own right. And then the next two planets you get are, like, the most environmentally challenging worlds in the game. In Vold's case, partly because of the freezing. The freezing seems to hit harder than the radiation. So, like, you just
Now orbiting Gadara.
it really really hurts to be out in Vold's environment for too long, and it doesn't really improve. Whereas EOS does after you bring the vault online. EOS does actually get easier to navigate. The radiation goes away. It's not really the same with Vold, I don't think. But also, like, Vold just feels harsher. And like I say, I think the cold. I've never timed it, but like it feels like the cold meter diminishes faster than the radiation meter does. At least level 1 to level 1. Who knows? I'm sure someone who's designed the game could probably chime in and be just like, no, it's actually the same counter. Well, perceptually, it's different. And then Havarl's just so dark. And, like, it's fun to walk around in, but, like, it's dark. So it's kind of interesting that, you know, you start with, like, two richly detailed, brightly lit planets, and then you get two very differently challenging planets. And then you move on to Kadara. So this time I'm giving Havarl a pass. Maybe we'll go back later. I'm not gonna go there right now. Okay. Let's see here.
Standing order for all incoming ships. The port is a ceasefire zone by order of Sloane Kelly. She was head of Nexus Security. Be ready for anything. And keep comms open. Should hear from our resistance contacts soon.
Well, here we go. Gorgeous. Like, just gorgeous. Although, it'd be nice if there's a bit of, well, whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. Gorgeous view.
Incoming call. Patching it through.
There's been a development regarding the spy, Venturev. Rendezvous at Crawler's Song. Your contact's codename is Shayna.
Shayna. Got it.
I'll just go to a bar I've never heard of. I assume that's a bar. I love the red nose. Like, there's almost no red elsewhere on the Tempest, but big red nose. Don't worry, I'm not going to start singing Tempest, the red-nosed starship.
That's one hell of a welcome sign.
South have stepped up their game since the revolt.
Not too shabby for folk who got kicked off the station with nothing to show for it.
Maybe we can get them back on our side.
We know they can fight Cat.
Our supplier's waiting. Come on, we're gonna be late.
Do I even want to know?
Nope.
I love that. Those two are also a really good fire team, by the way. Like it, you know, I've been playing mostly with Drac and Jaal, and that works really well too. But Drac and Vetra are like just an absolute bulldozer of a team. Especially for like my playstyle, where I'll sometimes switch to sniper rifles, although not as much with like this playthrough, just on account of the controller and getting used to the controller. Oh well, whatever. But you would think that those would be the things that I should scan, but no. It's probably something underneath me. But nothing? Alright. See, here again. What you doing? Something. Again, probably underneath me. Let's wander down. See, this stuff. Great, good. It's one of those things where, like, you know, I don't know if you get that much out of actually scanning this stuff. Well, you do, because you get the research points, but anyway. Oh, look, there's a research center here. Right. I thought there's supposed to be it. Okay, the rest of the squad's standing here. That's fine. Ooh, I'll take that.
Everything all right?
Yeah, just greasing some palms so we can park the Nomad.
Need any help?
Thanks, but I've got this. You just focus on the spy.
Yeah, alright. Up and over. Well, there's thump and bass coming from the other side of that wall, so that seems like a place where we might want to go to, I don't know, find a bar.
How are we supposed to survive out there?
Not my problem. You're no better than the Nexus.
Don't blame us because you couldn't pay your fees.
Sloan's not running a fucking charity.
Language. I like the design here. It's kind of got that Outer Worlds aesthetic. I think this Outer Worlds came out after this, so. But like that Fallout-y kind of aesthetic, like it's nice. This whole place has kind of got a very Fallout vibe to it. Or like, you know, something that like you would expect Obsidian to have made.
Ungrateful prick.
We'll find a way. We always do.
No more talking. I'm sick of your shit.
Who's beating down who now?
you doing to these people?
Nothing they weren't expecting. Port's got 2 rules. No guns and pay your protection fees.
What are you, the mob?
Other way around. Outcasts of the law in Kadara. You got a problem with that? You can join these assholes.
Pathfinder, it will be difficult to find the spy if you're barred from the city.
Guess that's true.
What was that?
Nothing. I'll be on my way.
Creep.
You can't do this.
Something about first impressions.
Should have paid your protection fees then.
And Sloan wonders why people join the collective.
Say that again. I dare you.
This just leads back to the dock anyways, so I'm not really worried about it. Okay. Something about a bar. Thumping bass. Something over this way. Let's go. Doors sure take a long time to open. Cool.
Hey!
Piss off.
You order, you pay.
I said...
You look like you're waiting for someone.
Why not?
Got time for a drink?
Shayna, but you can call me Reyes. I hate the code names.
I was expecting someone more Angaran.
The Resistance pays me to supply information, among other things.
So you're a smuggler.
Your man, Venterev, was arrested by Sloan Kelly, leader of the Outcasts. Word spread about what he did to Moshe Sefa. The people are calling for his execution. And Sloan? She's a woman of the people.
Dress it up however you want. She's a criminal.
You work for the Initiative. Sloan was part of the uprising on the Nexus. I doubt she'll give Ven up easily.
Maybe she'll agree to a deal.
There might be another way to get to Ven. You work Sloan. I'll talk to the Resistance.
I feel like he needs to ask me about a
Contact
six-fingered
you if
man.
Things go south.
Hey! You gotta pay!
Keep the change. Always do.
Well, that was a productive start to things, I guess. Is that a radiation sign in the bar?
Sam, tell me about Sloan Kelly.
Before joining the Initiative as head of Nexus Security, Miss Kelly served in the Alliance with a nearly spotless record.
Early?
She was involved in multiple altercations with other officers.
A hothead. Great.
Not much left to show.
That phone took a big cut.
Nice gear. Could find something better. Check the console.
I've been looking for an edge.
Out here, you'll need it.
Well, not too worried about that right now. kind of just keep going. I think there's weapons vendors here somewhere. Yeah, there's the weapons vendor.
I decided on a... Kadara's honored by your presence and your credits.
Finally, the respect I deserve.
Happy to oblige.
That was kind of funny, actually. Not that I want... Oh, I like that one. I just like this kind of... Like, it looks like a old revolver. Funny. Eh, not worried about it right now. Okay. A lot of this is just pro forma. You kind of need to go through this to get to the point where you can actually get out and explore the world, which is kind of the goal. There's something over here. Forget. Okay, something is scannable. Ah. Maybe not scannable, maybe just, Ooh. I don't remember where all the models actually get displayed. I'll have to go look for that the next time I'm on the Tempest. Alright, meantime, off to talk.
Focus defenses here and here. The Ket have been quiet for too long. What?
That's quite the throne. Should I bow? Kiss your ring?
Very funny. So, what brings a pathfinder to our humble port?
Then Terev. Name ring any bells?
What's he to you? And don't lie to me.
I need him so I can infiltrate a Ket flagship. You've obviously got no love for the cat. I'm doing you a favor.
Kadara is an Angaran port. They want Ven dead, and I want to keep them happy.
This is bigger than local politics.
You don't need Ven. You need his intel. Talk to him before I put his head on a spike.
I can work with that.
See? No reason we can't be civilized.
I mean, when I think of civilization, I often think of heads on pikes.
Give the Pathfinder access to the holding cells.
Anyway, let's go talk to the dude.
Yes, sir.
Dun, dun, da, da.
Don't feed the prisoner.
Don't touch the prisoner. And the only thing that passes between you two are words. Got it?
Absolutely. I won't cause trouble.
Nice hair, dude.
What do you want?
The Archon ship. Where is it?
This a new interrogation tactic? Sloane's getting lazy.
I don't answer to Sloane. I'm a Pathfinder with the initiative.
The one who rescued the Moshine. I know who you are, and what happened on Vold.
You're well informed for someone behind bars?
The rumors hit before I was captured. That's why the mob wants me dead. Even deserters hate me.
The Archon ship. Where is it?
I never saw it. Got my orders from a Ket transponder. But you could use its frequency to triangulate the Archon's location.
Do you still have it?
I buried it before I was arrested. Should still be outside the city.
Thanks for the intel.
Don't you want to know why I did it? Why I betrayed the Moshai?
I mean, not really, but...
Enlighten me.
We're losing the war against the Ket, and still, Ephra puts my brothers and sisters in danger to protect a useless old woman.
So you took things into your own hands.
I made the call he wouldn't. The Archon only wanted the Moshai. I thought if I gave her up... I didn't know what the Ket were doing to my people.
You resent Ephra, so the Archon used that against you.
If Ephra was a better leader... it doesn't matter. And I'll accept the consequences.
Oh, we'll see if we can do something about that.
The communicator is buried outside the ceasefire zone. I suggest bringing a squad.
Vetra, Drac, are you back from whatever it was you were doing?
Yep, our completely legitimate business deal went off without a hitch.
Benefit of bringing a Krogan along.
Tell Gil to prep the Nomad. I need to go outside the city.
Ah, nice. I just got some good news from a coworker. Okay. Anyways, back to playing the video game, because that's what we're here to do. Why do all the doors here take so darn long to open? My gosh. Yeah, this is totally like the Outer Worlds, but 3 to 4 years earlier. Anyways, okay. What's this now?
If you would like, Pathfinder, I could provide an analysis of the deceased. He's Angaran. There are multiple lacerations on the face and abdomen.
Another body? I don't get paid enough for this shit.
There's been more than one murder?
7 by my count, but that's all I know.
Perhaps Mr. Vidal would have more information, Pathfinder.
Join the outcast family today.
Do do do. Talk to me about you.
What? Oh, yeah, of course.
Maybe you should freak out more quietly then, so you don't draw attention to yourself.
Shit. Was I that obvious?
Yeah. What's going on?
I joined the Outcasts a few weeks ago. Titus tasked me with collecting protection fees. Thought it'd be easy. But we talked to so many people. I got the names mixed up and banished someone who paid their fee.
They didn't protest it?
Of course, she did. But they all do. We don't really listen.
You just kicked her out. No questions asked.
You don't have to guilt trip me. I thought about looking for her, but I can't risk Titus finding out I screwed up. I need this job to feed my little brother. Our mom's still in cryo on the Nexus. He's got no one else.
Does this convenient little brother have a name?
Eli Wessler. I'm not making this up.
Pathfinder, there is an Eli Wessler recorded in the Nexus database.
Thanks, Sam.
All right. I'll keep an eye out for... What was the exile's name?
Remy Tamayo. she would have gone to the slums for processing. After that, no idea. The warden might know. Everyone who's banished to the Badlands goes through him.
I have a feeling that's going to be a little bit more than a simple fetch quest, but maybe I'll be wrong. Who knows? I guess we want to go to the slums. Yeah, loadout's all good. But, as fun as Jawl is, I think we'll go back to Vetra. Kadara always did take a long time to load. I remember that now. I mean, it's a very big environment and quite richly detailed. So I get it, but...
What do you know about the situation out there?
You might say I'm warden of the Badlands. It's not a place for tourists. Tough beyond these walls.
I can handle it.
A lot of people say that, and then we never see them again. Badlands are Kadara's dumping ground, like a giant prison. When you're too nasty for even this place, we kick you out there.
You mean exiles who get exiled?
Yep. Worst of the worst. And some of them want to be there. Got secrets to hide, I guess. The water's toxic. Sulfur springs are everywhere. Have a nasty habit of catching fire. Yeah. So have at it. Knock yourself out.
I'm looking for a Remy Tamayo. Any idea where I might find her?
Tamayo. Oh, yeah. She's the one who kept insisting she's innocent.
She is innocent. The outcast collecting the fees made a mistake. Remy paid up.
Well, shit. That's never happened before.
As far as you know.
Don't get smart, Pathfinder. Last time I saw your girl, she was talking with Johan and his crew. Nasty bunch. I'll send you the nav point to their last known location. Prepare for a fight.
Sure, why not?
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Cool. Well, let's call in the truck.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
All right, Sam. Show me what we've got.
Kadara's water is dense with sulfide minerals, the oxidation of which produces toxic streams and lakes.
So, no
Great.
dipping?
No dipping at all, Pathfinder. Even the Nomad's shields cannot withstand the water's corrosive properties. The presence of monoliths suggests a vault that might reduce the acidity. However, outlaws, pirates, and other unsavory exiles inhabit Kadara's hills. The further you travel from the mountain, the more dangerous it will become.
Good to know. Let's get out there.
Well.
I bet I could drink it.
No, Drac, no.
Oh, Drac.
like it.
You learn not to show it.
I have this thing when I play games where, like, if there's any way to just get myself into some sort of situation, you know, it's up to the developers to stop me from getting there. If you don't make something non-walkable, I will find a way to walk on it eventually. Is what it is. Don't know if there's much of a fight waiting there. Let's keep going. Yeah, just keep going. Just keep going. Ooh, what's that? Hmm.
Exiles could have rolled up and died, but look at what they've built, even out here.
Some kind of weird dinosaur thing. Some boxes of things. Hmm. Well, anyways. They make Kadara sound tough, and in some ways it is, but... I think at some point you wind up coming back here. But
Understanding how shit works. Back home I knew the politics, the people, the places. Here everything's new. You can't play the system when you don't know what it is.
I don't know about that. The way the Nexus treated us Krogan seems like the system came with us.
I think that's it.
Well, this merits some investigation, maybe?
It says here this weapon cache is headed for a specific camp. Sam?
With more information, I can determine the source of the transmissions.
Well, we're still hunting for this lady, so... Ooh! Mineral! Oh, just lithium. Well, we'll grab it. And keep going. Lag. I didn't just high center the Jeep. Promise. I'm trying to remember this part. No, I've passed this mission before, I just don't remember the layout. Or... is this... maybe. What's going on here?
weapon cache was headed for the same location as the first.
With more data, I can triangulate the source.
Great, good. We will let you work on that, Sam. Just,
I detect an outlaw weapon cache in the area. Scanning will reveal more information.
I already did that. You already told me about it. Yeah. Not going on here. Wait, what?
There it is. Last known location of this Johann guy. Hopefully Remy's inside and alive.
Warden said Johann ran a nasty crew. Don't expect a warm welcome.
What am I supposed to scan for? Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, I don't see it either. Protein powder.
How toxic can it be?
No gun, no credits. I'm not looking for trouble. Wait, you don't look like one of them. You're not here to kill me, are you?
Do I have a reason to kill you?
Out here, everyone has a reason to kill everyone. With the outcasts and collective trying to pick each other off, you can never be too careful.
Is that why you're hoarding medkits?
Once you did.
Just how dangerous is the water anyway?
Very, unless it's purified. The Angara have a filtration system that takes out the lethal stuff.
Good.
Still tastes like a Krogan's undersuit. Smells too.
Appetizing.
That's Kadara for you.
You know, there is something to that. So where I live in Alberta, there's kind of on the western side of the province, there's a lot of natural gas deposits, but it's sour gas. So there's a lot of hydrogen sulfide mixed in with that. And I mean, like, that actually makes sense because hydrogen sulfide is another one of those things that you can get hydrogen sulfide in, like, your compost bin, right? Like, it's a byproduct of decomposition. So fossil fuels come from decomposed matter. You get hydrogen sulfide. And I mean, the distinction between most natural gas deposits have some amount of hydrogen sulfide. Generally speaking, we call it sour gas if there's more than like 100 parts per million. But even at 10 parts per million, it's not something you want to be around. It smells like rotten eggs in low concentrations. In higher concentrations, it burns your sense of smell out entirely. And so what he just said there actually is fairly correct because, like, a lot of the well water in areas where there are these gas wells just kind of has, and I mean, like, there's other stuff. There's like iron and other stuff like in these water deposits. So it is kind of true that even after it's been filtered and purified and whatever else, sometimes the water you're pulling out of the ground still just smells and tastes funky, even when it is safe to drink.
Which
Totally believe that line.
Outcast or collective?
Neither. I wasn't even going to join the Nexus Rebellion until my brother convinced me. He died in the uprising. By the time I had a change of heart, it was too late. Now I try to keep my head down and not take sides. Best way to stay alive, in my opinion.
You get a lot of Kett out here?
Not many. Sloan saw to that when we first arrived. I've heard rumblings, though. People going missing, tech breaking down. Makes me wonder if she really got all of them.
Stay safe out here.
Yeah, safe.
dude's just hoarding stuff, which, fine. I mean, yeah, hole up and hide ain't necessarily the worst idea, I guess, in this situation. Okay, but I wonder.
Don't think they're gonna invite us in for coffee!
Easy, Vetra. We're kind of fighting from a disadvantage here. Let's get to higher ground. Oh, hey. I see you. Yeah, that was not smart. Let's get to slightly higher ground. Oh no, the Nomad can take damage again. Not that I really care, but just want to get somewhere where I can actually get access to this thing. Yeah, something like that.
All right, let's find Remy.
Uh-huh. I mean, hopefully she isn't among the people that we just blew away. Plot armor is a thing. Oh dear.
Some of the victim's organs are missing.
Ugh.
Wait, what?
Are you all right?
They were going to eat me.
I know.
They brought a group of us here from the slums, said we'd be safe. I'm the only one left.
You're safe now. It's over.
No, it's not. I'm still stuck in the Badlands, even though I paid my protection fee.
I know. The outcast who wrongly kicked you out of Kadara Port. He sent me.
Are they going to let me back in?
At the very least. Grayson, I found Remy. We need a pickup.
Thank God. I'll send a shuttle right away.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ah, well, there, that explains why she wasn't, the people trying to shoot us. I know I passed this quest before, but yikes, I forgot about it. Right. The view is nice. If I had access to, like, NVIDIA Ansel right now, I'd totally take a massive screenshot, but this, not so good. Right. Anyways, I had some other stuff. Oh, I guess I could. How did I miss that? Well, I guess that's what happens when you go off the beaten path. And what was this one? No. Where's my actual... Right. Whee! Not so wee! Wait a minute. Am I headed towards that drop point? Kinda? Yeah, okay. Fine, I will follow the road for a little while. But only because I want that drop point. Hmm. Okay. Cool.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Great, good job, Sam. You just dropped that there. I'm headed this way.
So wait, you're Kesh's father?
Grandfather, actually. She tell you about me?
Not exactly. She did used to swear up and down about a stubborn old fossil, usually while hitting something.
Stubborn old fossil. She's called me worse on a good day.
See what I mean about this thing making headshots easy? Hmm. Yeah, don't do that. Okay. There you go. Okay, that could actually have been a little more informative, but whatever. Back out we go. Is there any weapons caches around here? Scan. Kind of feel like this would be a place where you would find one of those weapons caches we've been seeing elsewhere, but... Guess not. Okay, back to the truck. Oh, that's right. There's those people down at the base you can talk to. Well, that's always fun. Oops.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Right, but that's not what I'm looking for.
Via your mining interface.
Woohoo!
Taking in the view?
It's spectacular. These sulfur pools are dumping grounds for bodies. People hide all sorts of evidence out here.
Give them credit for putting the land to good use.
My name's Cineris. One day there'll be a reckoning for all these murders. I'm trying to collect the evidence and account for the victims.
That's just bleeding heart crusader crap. I'd rather collect whatever's on the bodies and make some cash.
This is Drexel, a leech. I'd prefer to shoot him, but that would kind of go against the whole grain of my work. These cesspools
Noted.
are scattered everywhere. If you find any bodies in your travels, let me know. Future justice will thank you.
Or let me know, and I'll thank you right now.
There are some in the water. I think actually even like in this general area. I'm not going to get distracted by that right now, but I remember this quest. Okay. Right. Mining computer. Up. And what are you telling me I need to scan for? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, game. Whatever you're trying to tell me is out there. I'm just not, whatever. It's not the end of the world.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Cool. What is that? Nothing. Just the rock's just randomly on fire, and we're not going to worry about scanning that. Cool, cool, cool. It's all cool. Not that, yeah, something like that.
So where's Kesh's grandmother?
You're picking an old scar there, Vetra. Rather not pry it open.
I'm sorry. It's just you're always telling war stories, and I thought...
What makes you think that one's a war story?
That wasn't where the copper was. So where is it? Oh, it's up this way.
Damn, that sky is something else.
We'll call it good up there. Let's keep going.
That construct was reported stolen by both the Outcasts and the Collective. Hostility likely.
Hostility seems to already be happening. Yeah, none of that now. He's by the hill over there. This thing really does make headshots just like 10 times easier. Because it fires a 3-round burst, so it tracks up.
There is a data pad nearby, Pathfinder.
Looks like the Collective tried to get a ransom out of the outcasts. Wonder if it worked.
The attached nav point has been removed, Pathfinder. I can't determine the exchange location.
Well, that makes it hard to intervene, doesn't it? Still looking for that transponder. Let's keep going. See, again, like this is just absolutely gorgeous. If I had Ansel right now, I'd totally be grabbing screenshots.
I should be angrier.
How would that help? Anger only gets you so far before you buck up and fix what needs fixing.
That's you. That's why you got off the Nexus. It's harder to fix something you can't change.
How would you look at that?
Must be how they power Kadara Port.
Alright, we keep going. I don't feel like chasing down the dinosaur today or whatever that is. Just try not to drive in the water. Right? That's the trick.
Camp ahead is not registered in Outcast or Collective records, Pathfinder.
Oh, good. Let's go in shooting. Wait, what? Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? Oh, you would, wouldn't you? Well. Don't have time to deal with that. Don't have time to deal with that. Ooh, that was unexpected. Ha. Yeah. Oops, that's Drac. Cool. Alright, so, next up.
Weapon cache here, Pathfinder. I recommend scanning.
There's a whole big-ass shipping container here. Let alone with the the weapons cache.
I have a nav point that could be the source. Adding it to your...
Great, good. But we're still trying to just get to the nav point that we were already going to. So let's keep on that. My goodness. Alright, here we go.
You ever need a shoulder to lean on,
So tempting, it's like right around the bend. Oh, I guess I missed some people to talk to back there. Well, it's like right around the bend, but like not. Like, I wonder if I can get over the hills there. Maybe. Maybe.
Got a box of spares somewhere?
You know it.
Let's keep going. Yeah, I know there's the dinosaur thing there. I don't really... Not really bothered by that. Oh, this is a good sign. Maybe I can go this way. Ooh, can't make it up the hill at all. Back to it. Oh, is this? No, no, this isn't that part of the game. It's something else. At any rate, cool. Hey, we found the place. Great.
Pathfinder. Then Terev claimed he buried the Ket transponder near this location.
Good. Let's go look for it. Right next to this iridium deposit. Nice. Ah. Nice. There's a Ket transponder.
That thing's busted.
The transponder's power source is drained.
So let's juice it up. Turn it on, then Gil can work his magic.
Once complete, this should provide us with the Archon's location, and in turn, Meridian's.
See, we're halfway there already.
Well, when you put it that way.
Yeah, hard part's totally behind us.
Well, yeah. Right, well, in the meantime, oh jeez, how did I gain like 2 levels? Didn't even realize it, my goodness. Okay, well, I guess I should do something. Okay, actually, what did I want to look at here? Vanguard, I need to be 78 points each in combat and biotics. $57, $53, okay, well. You know, 12 points. Okay, well, I mean, we gotta spend some points here. Hmm. Sure. Great. I don't play as adept, but that works.
Now that that's done, perhaps you could speak to Reyes about the murders in Kadara Port.
Thanks, Sam. I actually had a few little priorities of my own that I was going to try and dig into, but sure, you know, like, can do that. I'm not really that picky. Or am I? Yeah, I totally am. Oh, that's right. You can actually do the corpse scanning mission there. There's one that's like really, really kind of tricky to find, but... Well, you know what? Let's do this a different way. We'll close it up with finding some ingredients for the bar back home, and then we'll get a drop point. And I might call it a night at that point. I don't know. Is this the lake I'm thinking of? I don't know. Haha, yeah. See what I mean? If you don't want me to go there, just put some non-walkable tiles down. Otherwise, heh.
Could be viable for an initiative outpost, Pathfinder.
Oh, well.
However, for any long-term success, you'll need to find a solution to Kadara's water toxicity problems.
Yeah, that kind of follows.
That Exile camp has a high concentration of registered criminals, Pathfinder.
Okay. Sounds like there's already a bit of a gunfight going on.
Nice work.
Great. I think I've encountered this camp a bunch of times before, but I don't think I've ever actually attacked it from this perch up here. I have to remember that next time. Bah.
Get ready to fight!
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Ooh, uranium just sitting out there.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Now, how can I get to the drink? Ingredient. Mm-hmm. Don't step in the water, whatever you do. Yee! Kadara is just a vast environment, it really is. I never noticed those peaks before, the two side by side like that. Learn something new every time you play, right? Wow. I think that's enough for now. At least I'm going to call it good for tonight. So thanks for watching. 2-in-1 evening. This has been Intermittent Nonsense. I will see you next time.